Another unique thing about this game is the turns. So it's always one side will get a turn sandwiched in between by the other side taking a night turn. And a night turn means you can't attack anybody or force march. And it just happens this way all through the turns. So something you have to watch for.
Alright, so I've got a big road here on my turn. So I'm going to move 2 guys here to block the French. Is I'll move him here, and then I'll
normal move,
and then I'll force march. So
go ahead and see if he makes the force march without losing a step. He loses 1 step.
okay, I was thinking of two choices with my Prussian army now in this turn. I can take 2 guys, move them over to block Napoleon and his force right here, and then in my next turn bring him over, or I force march with this group over, have them as support, and then in my next turn, because his next turn is night, he can't advance, I bring them over, force march them, and then have a giant army. Which is what I think I'm going to do in order to stop this force. I'm going to move it and then come back and show you. So this is what it looks like end of turn. I moved my forces.
And he force marched that piece, and he made it.
Didn't lose a step. Didn't lose a step. Where is that die? So with Blucher, I had a +1 to it. So I needed a 4, 5, or 6 or better in order to succeed that force march without losing a step. And I got a 5. So now it's the French's turn.
Man, I'll tell you what. When that first battle we had, and I had every city blocked that he couldn't retreat to. And then remember this city here, I was like, well, I'll reinforce from here because I don't care if he retreats to it. I think that was a mistake. So I see my first mistake as far as I know right now. Of course, I'm not an expert at this game, but I shouldn't have let him, block that from me because it's killing me now. Well, it's my night turn. Night turn means I can't force march and I can't attack. So he done a good job blocking me right here. And he took Mons, blocking me there. So the only road I really have open at this time is right here. So I'm going to come up here, and I can't even force march unless I have cavalry. I can't even make it any further. So I think I'm going to go here and maybe put some troops with this force here. So I'm going to activate that one. So I moved 6 into Thuin, or not Thuin, it's Dunche. And these ones, really there's nowhere to go unless I back up and try to come around, and I don't think there's any need for that. So these are staying. I moved 6 along the small road. This one hasn't moved, so this is going to be the other one I'm going to activate, and he's going to go here. Hold on, let me think about that. Now he's going to get a turn. You know what? I think I'm going to move him to there. Yeah, let's put him there. Why? Just thinking it just gives me more areas to go if I want, and if he wants to fight it, he can.
So, for the Allies move, we're going to force march this unit to combine with this unit. My 1 cavalry, we're going this road, so he moves 2 without the need of a force march.
Okay.
And then we've got 3 left, and then they're moving down the small road.
Okay.
Now we're going to force march that unit to combine with this unit.
Okay, let's start here. He has to lose a step.
He loses a step.
Okay, next one.
Loses a step as well.
Yeah.
And then, lastly, for my...
And he made it.
And he makes it.
I don't feel so bad. You lost 2 steps there like I did in the first turn.
I know. And so now, on the English side, I've got my cavalry here. And they need to move over to him, over to Wellington. So I have a small road, max of 6 to move down that small road. And cavalry can move 2 regardless. So I'm just going to scoot them right here with Wellington. Okay, and that's the end of my move.
Well, you know, he's offering battle. It's almost at the historical spot of Quatre Bras, but it's a town over. But that's where he's offering battle. And it's at Ligny. And there's no river to cross, so I don't know. I say we go for the battle. So I'm going to activate this force here, move 8 up the road, and then I will activate one of these over here, deciding if I want to have a skirmish here or if I want to move in between that group. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I stayed away from forced marching this turn, seeing how I took some hits on the first one I didn't like. Anyways, the entire force here, I moved 8 up the road to engage. I moved the other 5 to hit this one piece here in a skirmish right here. I activated the group in Banache and moved them up to where this cavalry was here in Safan. I thought about it gauging this, but you know, they're not doing anything to me. They're off the side. Well, at least here I'm in a position to do something more. And pretty soon I'm going to have to get this force moving, but I couldn't do it yet. Anyways, so I got a farm, and I'm still not 100% sure of where to start best. I don't think it really matters where I put it. It just matters when I deploy my troops how I'm gonna set up. So I just put it on the left, and the defender now drew. What'd you get?
I got a woods.
Let's see.
I also got a stream.
The stream goes across the middle. It means I can only move 2 units across that stream every turn. So I can't like take a bunch of guys and just go like that. So he puts the stream in the middle. So only 2 guys are going to get across there a turn. Wow, what a setup. He put 2 in the woods. So he's holding there. He put 2 across the stream because I can only bring 2 over the stream at a time. He has reserves watching, and then he put most of his power right there. So pretty good, man. I'm going to set up my guys. Now remember, I can only bring 8 across the road, so I got to start with 8. So we're set up, ready to go. Now I don't have to worry too much about reserves because I'm going first, and the last thing you do in the battle phase is reinforce, and I got some reinforcements ready to come in. Okay. Wow, his artillery is just ripping. He killed 2 cavalry units. I mean, he's just rolling great. And now his artillery just ripped through here. He needed 1s. He rolled 3 1s. All right, so now he's rolling 3 more dice.
3 more hitting on 1s.
I'm getting tore up in this battle.
1.
Got another one. Okay. That's 4 artillery hits just in this area. Unbelievable. His rolling can't stay like that.
And then I got 1 more weak guy, but
Okay.
give it a shot.
Well, the way you're rolling, why not? Alright.
Alright, next move.
Wow. Getting tore up already. Now, high insight, I think I actually mentioned this later on in this video, or the next video, but high insight, I need to get some forces when I see him concentrate all his artillery in one position and get some infantry and cavalry and go in on him and attack that artillery. And because the artillery is not going to be real strong to hold on long. I was just so nervous about getting hit by grape shot. You know, he gets an F1 to all his artillery units. He has so many there. That's what scared me off from doing it. But I think that's what I should be doing. Wow, what a battle. Still, I'm inching away on him, but I just moved guys up, reinforcing, and let's see what he's got. I got more guys coming. His artillery over here is ripping me apart. He took 2 more, or 1 more. 1 more hit on this side. Crazy. Crazy. And one role I think we forgot to use or follow was that long-range artillery cannot eliminate the last step of a block. So we got to remember that one. Well, I mean, this is the way the battle is. I'm hurting him, he's hurting me, but I've lost 2 pieces, and I just engaged right here. So we'll see. He gets first shot. We'll see how he handles this. And still have 1 in reserve. He still has 2 in reserve. This was one of his first bad rolls. He didn't get any hits on that, and then this guy's an F2, 2 dice. All right, I can deal with 1. I'll go with that. Okay, took my losses.
It's way smaller.
Wow, what a battle we got going on here. Now I'm getting hurt. Jeez, but I've got to start killing some Prussians, man. His artillery duel, he took 3 steps down again. His artillery's killing me over there, and I would love to charge it. The only reason I'm not, or I didn't, is because he gets grape shot when I first engage, and his artillery shoots at an extra firepower, and he's already killing me with the 1, so I'm like, screw that. I'll just get in an artillery duel, and he's besting me a little bit on that edge. And then we got an engagement here where I lucked out now, so now we're good. Wow, what a battle. We're still fighting this battle. How many rounds we've gone? About 5?
It's about 5, yeah.
5 rounds, and we're down. We have a lot of 1s. He fell to morale here, and he had to back up a guy, so I'm hoping I can do something here. I don't know. And I'm trying to hold on here. We're all at 1s. Jeez. Well, I didn't do much. Knocked a guy down there, knocked 1 here, missed all out here. I mean, I'm just not killing Prussians here. Just not killing Prussians. And he is hurting me. This army's been devastated. It has been reduced. I don't know if I could beat the English this way. Crazy. Well, you can see here how I moved Napoleon. He can move too, so I got him into the center. That's to help keep my units that are step 1 from disengaging. And as long as he's protected, which you can see the Prussians don't have a lot of firepower there, he's pretty safe. Now, where the Prussians have their artillery over there on the Prussian right, the 2 blocks sitting there that he's never used, I'm going to imagine one's just some sort of infantry or cavalry, and the other one's got to be Blucher. So I'm assuming that's why he's not coming over to the middle. I mean, he did bring in 1 guy. That's why he has 3 there, but he has to disengage a guy, like he did last turn, and he had to do another one this turn. So now I finally broke the middle. They were down to step 1s, and we finally got the rolls, and we routed his center, and the battle finally ended. So after this battle and the rout, the Prussians lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men. I ended up losing 2, but he did devastate this army. I got a lot of 1s in it. And then he had to retreat down all these roads, so he is pretty scattered, and it's his turn and it's nighttime. So he can't force march, and he can't attack. What I did was I attacked 2 individual retreating Prussian units. So they were skirmishes, and I hit him with 4 guys each, and he didn't hit me at all, and we destroyed 2 more Prussians. So there's 9 Prussian dead, and they are defeated. So the Prussians are off the board, and it is the Allies' turn. Well, what a move by Trey. He's seen me make a move toward Liège, and he took a group of British and he moved them. He forced marched actually 6 blocks. You can see in front of me, ahead of me there on top of this video. And he did not lose 1 step in the entire 6 blocks. It was just crazy, but what a great move he did. It was, I'm impressed by it. Now, to counter his impressive move, I make a stupid move. And I figure, well, I'm going to go to Liège and I'll have it out with him. But, not thinking too clearly here, my army is diminished and low, on steps. And I purposely moved the ones that were low on step to Liège. I kept the stronger ones over by Brussels, and not, forgetting that the British are full strength. And we will have to wait till the next video to see what happens.